And
I lived in the district moved here in 1983.
in 1983.
Mhm.
All right. Let's talk about the change that you have seen. I mean, you were inside of an administration who was trying to deal with getting out of one set of circumstances. What do you see when you look now at the set of circumstances in which the district finds itself today?
Well, we knew it was going to change because we knew it had to change. We just did not know it had to change in the way that it did, and that the change would be quite as fast as it turned out to be. There has been profound gentrification in the district. I used to get my hair cut up on Georgia Avenue. I go up there now, I see condominia, and I see it's a different population walking the street. That is not to say that all gentrification is bad. I don't mean to suggest that. But the city did change in a serious way. Now, it started to change after the services improved, after it started getting a higher tax base. I think Mayor Williams thought that the city needed to grow by at least 100,000 residents because we had been losing middle-class black residents in droves. I think we probably expected some of those middle-class blacks would return. They did not return. What they were replaced by were a number of young, I guess we call them millennial whites now, moving into the center city of the city, and it's almost unaffordable.
So it's a plan that sort of had some unintended consequences, perhaps.
Well, I think the plan was to increase the tax base and to make it more substantial. That was a worthy plan. There was nothing to be critical about that. The city needed that. What I think people didn't fully factor in was that you wouldn't get an influx of middle-class blacks coming back to the city. They'd made their homes elsewhere. But we got a lot of single millennials. Now you've got Latinos, you got African Americans. The city is very diverse. You got mostly young white millennials. It's a very diverse and different city now, and very dynamic. And I'm not the one to suggest that anything has been bad about strengthening your tax base to allow you to offer more services to people in need, improve the quality of your services. You are concerned about people who are displaced, that they have nowhere to go, and people who are service employees who cannot afford housing. That is a very major issue, and is something that I think the city leaders perhaps should have paid more attention to.